This is going to be a review of The Matrix from a fan's perspective. Now, I have been a fan of The Matrix and I really like the movies. I saw Resurrections and I'm going to give you my raw thoughts on it, my opinions on it. Now, my channel doesn't actually do movie reviews, or it's mostly tech videos or entrepreneurship videos, things like that. But this video, I had to make this, I had to get this out of my mind because that's how affected I was with the movie. So I was really excited about The Matrix because I have been a fan of The Matrix. I have seen it countless times, all three movies I've seen it, the concepts about it, the high thoughts, and the entire premise of it. I've gone through it a lot, and all the ideologies, the backlog, the backstories, all the things that are associated with it, I have touched about it. I've touched it, I've seen it, I've studied it. It has been an obsession for me in my childhood. It really is that kind of a concept that is going to affect you in that way. So for some people don't like it, some people like it because they like these kinds of concepts which will question your own reality. I really liked it, and that was the allure for me for The Matrix. In the fourth chapter, the final chapter, I don't know if it's the final, if Warner Brothers or whoever is behind this is going to make another movie out of it, but seeing it really, first the hype and everything about it, and especially after 16 years you're getting a sequel to the movie. It was hyped so much. The expectation from my side, for me, was really high, and even the trailers, I was thinking, oh man, this is going to be really good. They disappointed me so much, and I'm just forewarning you for this reason. That's the reason I wanted to create it, because this is going to disappoint you if you are a fan of The Matrix. The understanding that you have to give is, you are not to expect the same level of editing or the same level of choreography, the same level of fight scenes, or even the cinematography. All of those things were down the drain. Now I am going to talk about a few spoilers, so if you haven't watched the movie, I would suggest that go watch some other video, because I'm going to be raw here. This is going to be unedited, uncut, everything. I'm just going to spill it out, my raw thoughts about the movie. So as I said, the main problem that I'm seeing is the name is there, but all the key aspects, the cinematography for the first movie, that was groundbreaking. They had to invent new technologies to shoot that movie. That's how groundbreaking it was. In this, it feels like basically amateur level if you compare it to the first movie. Similarly, even the thought expressions and everything, it is so jumbled up. It feels like someone was forced to make a movie. And in fact, there is a dialogue in the movie that says that Warner Brothers is forcing them to create a sequel. I feel that is what is happening to the writers. It's just a forced movie. It feels like a forced movie because that's how it is. It's so weird that something with such a high budget, such resources that are available, it actually ends up so disappointing. The reason it is so is because you expect the same level at the first movies that came. Even the sequels, even though they couldn't live up to the first movie, I'll be honest with you, okay, the first movie is on another level. The sequel, the second one, is okay, maybe 90% there. The third one is maybe 85% there. If you go by that chart, this one is not even 25%. That's how disappointing it was. So I don't know what they were trying to do. It feels like a forced movie. It feels like a cash grab. Am I happy that they finally made a sequel to it? Yes. But the execution was so poor that I feel it is it's weird. They actually say that the first three movies have been turned into a game. The architect's character has been changed, and that is a big wishy-washy issue in its own. It's not good. The character of Morpheus, I don't understand why that character is there, because they say that it's somewhat derivative of the first character or a simulation. It doesn't make sense, because that character could have been another character, totally a different character. The hometown of the humans and now the machines also, some machines who are rebelling, they have combined to form the previously Zion, now it's Iowa. That town is, that is also a weird concept in its own, because it's not that they are being bad with the concept. It's that the motivations of the humans have changed in 60 years so much that they are willing to just live by. This is totally contradictory to the first movies. Now, I could have lived with all of that if they could have delivered on the same level of martial arts or fight scenes or action from the first movie, but they couldn't. So that is the problem here. If you want to go and see the movie, I would suggest just go and watch the movie, but lower your expectations. This is not on the same level. This is not even close. You are going to be disappointed in some way or the other, but we as fans will watch it. That's the obvious question, that's the obvious thing. This was just something out of my head. I just want to clear it out, because being a fan of The Matrix, I wanted to clear this. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, if you watch the movie, put them in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. This has been Jace for TopEvt. I'll see you in the next video.